When you're growing a small business, the first thing you might be confused about is who is my target audience and how do I market to them and how do I even reach them? And in today's video, we're going to go through all about that jazz step by step. And we're going to give you examples on how do you even get through that process and figure out who's the target audience. And if you do not know me, I'm Sarah. I'm an Instagram coach and marketer and also photographer. And in this channel, we go through all things Instagram, photography, and all of that jazz. So let's look at the video. So the first step is you have to define your business. What kind of products and services are you offering? How are you standing out from the rest of your competitors? And what makes you different? What is your unique selling position? So when you have figured out all of that, you will be able to roughly know what kind of audience will be interested in what you have to offer. So you have to think about what is your unique selling preposition, that's called your USP, what makes you different from the rest of the crowd. Example, let's say you run a small coffee shop and you specialize in organic free trade coffee. So your USP might be that your coffee is sustainably sourced and is of the highest quality. So the second step, you have to figure out who is the target audience. Think about their age, gender, location, interest. Go in depth as possible. Write it all down. I usually create this ideal audience avatar and write them, give that person a name, go really in depth, and the avatar of this, like, details. So for the coffee shop, people who might be interested in the business would be health conscious individuals who care about the environment and also would like to pay a premium for quality coffee. So the third step is you have to conduct a market research. So once you've identified your target audience, you have to do a market research to understand their behaviors and what is their preference. So you could do like surveys, analyze data from social media. I would usually preferably do polls on Instagram. You can do it in any other platform. Ask the people what would they prefer. For example, you can conduct a survey and ask people what is important, what factors are important when it comes to choosing a coffee shop. Like, is it the price, the location, the type of coffee? Like, what is the factor that determines the decision to go into a coffee shop? Think about it. How many times you have went to a coffee shop? The coffee might not be that great, but we love the environment. We want to sit and chill there or do our work there. Go to premium coffee where the coffee is great, but the environment isn't that great. So it really depends. And when you do this when you do this survey, you will get this data that will help you understand more about your audience and what is their deciding factor when they choose a coffee shop. Step 4 is developing a marketing strategy. So you have done your market research and now it's time to develop a market strategy that will reach your target audience. And how do you do that? So in your marketing strategy, it should involve your business values and your tactics and your messaging on how are you going to portray yourself to your audience. So one of the marketing strategy, let's say for the coffee shop early on that we have discussed, if you could give discounts for customers who bring in reusable cups, they will definitely be happy because if they care about and the environment and they'll be happy to bring in the reusable cups. At the same time, they get discounts. It's like a win-win situation for both parties. So having a marketing strategy is really smart, but this is where it comes down to you have to figure out exactly who your target audience is. What do they prefer? What do they like? Only then you'll be able to have the marketing strategy. So oftentimes we skip all the marketing research and we have a product. And then when we have the product and there's just cricket sound, and that's because we have not done our due diligence of actually researching who our target audience is. So even if the initial phase seems to be really, really long, do not worry. Take your time to do those surveys, have conversations with people, and actually know who your target audience is. And of course, one of the marketing strategy can be collaborating with local partners who align with your values and what you stand for. And this also helps to get the word out there and more people will know about your services and products that you offer. Collaboration is always one of the most important things when it comes to growing a small business. and it's something that you shouldn't shy away from. And step number 5 is time to execute and evaluate. So this is a time where you have to execute your marketing strategy and at the same time evaluate on what's working and what's not working. You'll definitely know what's working when you analyze the metrics of social media, so do that to figure out what needs adjustment, what campaigns are working, what campaigns are not working. Well, let's say, for example, the coffee shop, the sustainably focused posts, are they doing well? Are those sustainable campaigns doing well, bringing more engagement? Are people sharing more about those kind of mission that you're on about? At the same time, remember, you are giving discounts to people who are bringing in reused cups. Is that strategy helping you to increase in sales? So these are the things you look into when you start executing these strategies. And if they're not working, what else can you do? And you can go back to doing another survey to learn more. It's a lot of A/B testing, see what's working, what's not working, and you might not get it right at the first go, and that is okay. So by following these steps, small businesses are able to exactly target their audience and develop a marketing strategy that resonates with your ideal audience. And in that way, you'll be able to reach your goals slowly. You just have to be graceful with yourself and do not give up. Do subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of such videos, and give this video a like if it was valuable, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye!